Hey, welcome back to the Bus Hub. Today, I want to talk about project coaches for ETS2. There's been a lot of buzz about it lately. Some people even wonder, could this new DLC kill the bus? Will it completely replace it? It's an interesting question. So let's take a closer look at what this new DLC is really about and how it actually compares to the bus. First off, let's be clear about what Project Coaches actually is. It's an upcoming official DLC for Euro Truck Simulator 2. It will let you drive long-distance coaches across the entire ETS2 map, doing intercity and even international passenger trips. It's not some standalone bus sim with its own dedicated city maps. It's an extension of ETS2. The SCS team confirmed in their recent developer video that the plan is for you to use the entire ETS2 map, including all DLC regions, for these coach trips. You'll have proper coach models, of course. They even talked about getting real licenses. But importantly, the gameplay is long-distance focused. Think Prague to Barcelona, with multiple stops along the way. They also shared some details about how they want passengers to have individual satisfaction levels, where braking too hard or driving badly can lower their happiness. They're also adding new or reworked coach stations as pickup and drop-off points across the map. They emphasized that it's not meant to be a hardcore, full-life bus driver simulator. There won't be things like ticket sales or issuing receipts. Instead, it's about adding a new kind of job to the ETS2 universe. Now let's be real about the question everyone's asking. Is this even competition for the bus? Honestly, the comparison is kind of off. The bus is designed as a city bus simulator, focused on recreating real city bus routes with dense stop-and-go traffic and multiple stops, with tight timetables and ticketing while using city buses. Meanwhile, Project Coaches is about inner-city long-distance travel, with minimal stops over long highway journeys. If anything, Project Coaches feels like more direct competition for TML's other game, Fernbus Coach Simulator. And honestly, SCS could actually be a very serious competitor in that space. Their map is way bigger and far more detailed. They also have better driving physics and sounds, and simply a much larger development team with more resources and experience. An advantage which Fernbus Simulator has is that it has more passenger interaction than SCS plans to implement. So things like checking tickets, stowing luggage, brake stops during the route, and controlling passenger bus services like Wi-Fi, reading lights, making announcements, or unlocking the toilet. However, those features don't make up a huge part of the whole gameplay experience, and you could argue how important those even are. Even TML has taken some shortcuts over here. Like, for example, passengers still just teleport onto the bus. Right now, SCS just plans to fully focus on the driving experience.
When it comes to interaction, we are not aiming for simulating deeply or role-playing deeply the bus driver's life. We are not issuing tickets, or we're not trying to compete with like real deep bus simulation games. We still want to be more accessible in a way, we are mostly about driving, not so much about the stuff around that. So at the moment, we don't plan complex interaction with your passengers.
Now, could Project Coaches ever be a threat to the bus itself? Not in its official form, I think. The whole concept is about long-distance trips, not urban bus driving. But there is one angle that might get interesting: modding. ETS2 has a huge, talented modding community. Once the Coach DLC is out, it's easy to imagine someone creating a big city map mod, or adding urban-style routes and stops that feel more like city driving. If enough people want it, the community might try to turn ETS2 into a city bus sim as well. Even now, there are some mods which already kind of simulate that. But for now, these are very different experiences and have a completely different target audience, in my opinion. The bus for city bus driving, Project Coaches for long-distance passenger transport. They can both exist side by side without one killing the other. Personally, I think it's exciting to see both projects evolving. It's good for bus fans in general. SCS's move into coaches could push TML to improve Fernbus Simulator even more, and the bus could benefit from those improvements as well. Also, if you want an even more detailed summary of the official SCS dev video, check out my friend AP101 Gaming's video. I'll leave a link to it in the description. He did a fantastic job breaking it all down. What do you think about Project Coaches? Does it look like something you'd play? Do you think it really competes with the bus, or is it targeting something totally different? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Alright, that's it for today. See you in the next one.